everybody, and welcome to the Round 1 recap of the College Golf Series featured here on Ultimate Golf. I'm Duff, joined by Andrew, and he's got some results for you from our first round matchups.
Absolutely. Thanks, Duff. Kicking us off at the top of the bracket, we've got the matchup between Florida and Georgia, a long-awaited Southern regional rivalry that we knew was going to be a good one, and boy, did these two teams deliver. But it was Florida who ended up prevailing with actually the best score in the entire bracket. They were 1,112 strokes under par. That gave them a 74-stroke lead over Georgia, who came up just short. Leading the Florida team with the top score in the Tour Pro division was Chip Diamond. Team captain Gator Nation was not far behind, 38 strokes under par. Mr. Sunshine, 37 strokes under par, and Scooby, 36 strokes under par, and others rounding out the top 10. Lower divisions, Shock and Awe led Florida in the Pro division, Annan in the Veteran division, and Tezzy BK in the Rookie division were Florida's leading scorers. On the Georgia side, of course, Wonka led the Tour Pro scores with 37 strokes under par, MP23, 31 strokes under par, leading their Pro cohort, Banana, 27 under par in the Veteran, and DSNYD, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be pronounced phonetically, with 23 strokes under par in the Rookie division for Georgia. One heck of a matchup between these two teams.
It was an absolutely fantastic matchup here, and then we go to our second pairing, Alabama versus LSU. Now I went with Team Alabama, mostly because of the players involved, maybe a little bit of Roll Tide action in there, but Alabama came out victorious over LSU by 98 points, 1,103 under par to 1,005 for Louisiana. Shout out to my teammates on Alabama. Unreal with an unreal minus 38. 3 players at a minus 37. Lima, Interceptor, and D-Hacks. Shout out in the Pro division. Garth, minus 34 in Pro. That definitely helped Alabama. And then rounding out the Veteran division, we had UG Jesus with a minus 32 leading the Veteran, and Flower Power with a minus 23 in the Rookie division. Now, Louisiana had some solid scoring as well. Beetlejuice, minus 36 in the Pro. Had Mosquatch and Coach Cabo, both with minus 34s as well. In the Pro, Whiskey Tears, minus 28. In the Veteran, a minus 25 led that one, DB 454. And Mad Trucker, 38 in the Rookie with a minus 22. All very, very respectable scores for Whispering Pines.
Taking us back over to the other side of the bracket, we had Texas facing off against Oklahoma, and it was Texas who put up the big numbers in this one, going 1,078 under par compared to Oklahoma's 968. Oklahoma was the only team in this tournament that did not hit 1,000 strokes under par. Leading the Texas team in the Tour Pro division was Drew, I like your name, Drew, 39 strokes under par, one of the most phenomenal scores we saw this entire tournament. Team captain Big Easy coming in third, 36 under par. We had Swamp Fox and Swamp Donkey in the top 10 for the Tour Pro division as well. Surprised that with the word swamp in their name that they didn't choose Florida, but they were some of Texas's top performers. In the Pro division, MB182107 had 27 under par to lead the Pro cohort. Jinzo, minus 27 in the Veteran division, and over 9,000 F2P, minus 27 in the Rookie division. Those were Texas's top scorers. On the Oklahoma side, we had Raiden Ward, minus 38, a noble performance for Oklahoma's leading scorer in Tour Pro. In Pro, they had Pueo, I'm not sure if that's pronounced Puyo, perhaps? 28 under par. Bad Golfer 72 certainly was not a bad golfer today. He was 23 strokes under par in the Veteran division. And Miracle Max, minus 21, led Oklahoma's rookies. But this one was all Texas. And Texas will be advancing to the semifinal round.
In our final matchup, we had Michigan versus Ohio State. Now, if you think every stroke doesn't matter, check out the score here. Michigan came in at 1,041 under par. Ohio came in at 1,045 under par. All those players and only 4 strokes between them. Incredible battle between those two schools. Shout out Donnie Mack leading the way for Ohio, also with a minus 39. That's only 1 miss over 18 holes. Fantastic shooting. Rounding out the top for Ohio as well, Bunkers with a 36, Reddy and Yikes with a 36 and 35 respectively. In the pro division, we had Tennessee, Colorado, TNCO, Otanico, something like that, minus 28.
Maybe Ohio?
10, who knows? You know who you are. Make sure you comment what it means. In the veteran, Doyle Hargraves, minus 26. Megan Nolan with a 26 as well there in veteran. And Dwayne B in the rookie with a minus 24. Fantastic scoring out of Ohio State. Again, 4 points between them. Leading the way on the other half for Michigan was Drinks on Me and Mailman, both minus 36s in the Tour Pro. Clickbait Carl with a strong 33 under for Pro. OU 8-1-2 with a 24 leading the way for the vet division. And Jet with a minus 24 in the rookie division for Michigan. What a great battle. Absolutely amazing. 4 points after all those players. So, Andrew, that sets us up. Myself, Alabama, led by Banger. We're going to be facing Florida in the first semifinal. And who we got in that second match?
I gotta say, I mean, I think the scoring from Alabama and Florida, if I'm not mistaken, led the whole tournament. They were the 2 teams that got under 1,100. That's going to be a war of attrition. I mean, that is going to be a tiring matchup between 2 powerhouse teams. Florida had the 9-stroke advantage in the first round, but I have no doubt that replays are going to be getting used a lot. You guys all saw that Michigan-Ohio State game. If you get a birdie on a hole where you knew you could have gotten an eagle, play that again, because between these 2 teams, that is going to matter. I don't know. I think Alabama might have a chip on their shoulder after this. You know, Banger came in saying, we're the team to beat. We're the dynasty school. Florida put up incredible numbers, but Bama's got a strong team, and I think they got a point to prove going into this round. The question will be, will the players on both teams, whoever makes it out of that battle, because we know this could be the game of the tournament, are they going to be so gassed going into the finals that neither of them have the best chance at winning the championship, despite putting up the best scores in the first round? That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. Will they tire themselves out in the semifinal battle?
Now, full disclosure, Andrew, what team did you choose in this tournament?
Full disclosure, and this shouldn't come as any surprise, but I of course chose Florida. So, you know.
So we've got a little.
I played 1 round.
We've got some Duff versus Andrew action happening here. Maybe we should come up with a little bet. We'll work on that for the next one.
Little bet.
But yes, absolutely. We're playing Latrobe here in the semifinal. So yes, every stroke does matter. 25 replays. Use them, especially in those early holes. If you're looking for a tailwind on one of the drivable par 4s, use those replays to find it. Now, in the other semifinal, we've got Texas versus Ohio. Now, looking at their scoring, we're looking at 33 points between them versus not quite as many between the Alabama-Florida. There was only 9 between them. I gotta go myself here. I gotta go Texas. Looking at their player base, maybe a little bit stronger in the lower divisions. But I know team captain Jeannie Nair for Ohio State is fantastic at getting the troops rallied. She's coming off a win in the CCC tournament there, organizing her squad. And I know she's good at rallying the troops. I don't know, Andrew, what do you think? I think we got to go Texas.
I definitely think that depth is Texas's advantage. Depth, 1,000%. If I'm not mistaken, Texas was the 2nd most popular team to join in this tournament behind Florida. But Texas has a lot of players up and down the bracket, and that's the thing is, you know, in some of these games, you know, it's real close in Tour Pro, but one team will smash their opponent in rookie by, 40 strokes, and that's the difference. And I think that's really going to help Texas out here. Ohio State, they played a phenomenal game against Michigan, and maybe the momentum of that close victory is going to give them, a little bit of fire. But that was looking at the scores. That was some real Big Ten ball. That was some low scoring match between Michigan and Ohio State compared to all the Southern teams in this bracket. So I think Texas has all the steam going forward. And honestly, per my comments about Florida Alabama being such a tough semifinal game, I think this whole tournament maybe Texas is to lose. I only used one replay in the first round, but after seeing some of these scores, I'm gonna be scared. I'm probably gonna use them all up when we're up against Alabama, and I think I'm gonna be tired going into the finals when Florida makes it. So, I think Texas is in a great position. They've got a lot of depth. They got a lot of players, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this pans out.
All right, so that sets the stage. The semifinal matches are underway. You have until 11 o'clock on Friday to complete those matches and complete those rounds. Remember, every stroke counts. If you get off to a cold start, hit that reload button. Fire that ball down the range. Try and find an eagle or two in those first few holes. You got a couple extra pins kicking around. Now might be a good time to use them. Again, we are playing Latrobe, the home of Arnold Palmer, here for the semi-final of the Ultimate Golf College Golf Series. Roll Tide.